a tough game. We made way too many mistakes against a team as talented as Miami. We dug ourselves a hole that we could never get out of. I mean, you know, they had the two big drives to open the game, one for 90 yards and I guess another one for 88 yards. And we didn't answer on offense. We could move the ball, but we couldn't finish. We didn't have guys. We didn't have anybody today that would finish the play. And then when we got over on their side of the field, we'd either bog down, get a penalty, do something to keep us from getting in the end zone. We had a couple of fumbles. And we just got beat. We got beat in pretty much every facet of the game. They beat us.
What was your evaluation of Tevin's?
I thought he played okay. I mean, it's like I said going into the game, he did some decent things. Ran the offense okay. I mean, he can't make up for 10 other guys. He's got to have some help.
What did you see that happened on that fumble that kind of didn't go for it?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see the tape. It looked like maybe he took his eye off. He looked up, and you know, you got to just follow the ball. You don't try to pick it up. And we talk about that a lot. You got to do it.
It kind of looked like he thought the play was dead because he didn't really go after it until he saw the Miami player kind of go after it.
I don't know why he would have thought the play was dead.
What discouraging too when you see Miami drive, I think it was 88 yards in each of the first two.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating, especially when you have them. You know, the very first series we had them third down, third and whatever. You know, the times we did get them stopped when the game was in doubt. We'd have a penalty to give them a first down. It was like disappointing. What did they have? They had over 500 yards. They had 64 plays, 500 yards.
I mean, have you seen any progress in the middle area of the team this season? It seems like
in the what area?
The mental area, just the focus.
You know, it's hard to say. I don't know. I think today we have some issues there. I think we were also overmatched a little bit if you were watching the game. You can be mental all you want.
Past the 79-yard play right after you cut down.
It's been the tell of our season. I mean, it's like I could go game after game. You try to get a little momentum back. What happens? The very next possession, they score. And this time they scored in one play. What happened? We had a, well, I'm not going to call anybody out. We had a guy bust, is what happened. Now, that still doesn't mean it's got to go 75 yards. I mean, we were in too deep. Nobody shielded too. He bet on the run fake. But you still ought to get the guy down.
Coach, obviously, besides the tough loss, how do you kind of play it forward and kind of fix some of these issues, especially coming out now you're on a 3-game losing streak?
What do you mean how you play forward? You keep playing. You don't quit. What are you going to do? You ain't got any alternative, do you? You either keep playing or you quit. We're not going to quit. I can promise you I'm not quitting. You know, we've still got a chance to salvage and have a winning season. We have 2 games left. We're going to play. Play them out. See if we can get better. See if we can play better next week. We got to put more points on the scoreboard. That's clear. I'm looking at the thing here. I had no idea. I mean, we had over 400 yards ourselves. And to get 10 points is ridiculous. We should have had more points than that. Could we have scored enough to win? I don't know. But we should have had more than 10. That's for sure. You keep playing. Try to find the positives. Go off that.
What positives can you take from this?
Well, I'm sure when we watch the tape, there's going to be some positives. I thought Tevin did some decent things. At times, Anthony Allen ran the ball hard at times. Well, there were plays that looked pretty good. We just made too many mistakes. You know, we forced them to punt 3 times. So that was positive. I mean, there's positives in there. You just got to find them. Stopped them on the goal line a couple of times. That's a positive. Just got to build on.
Can you talk about Kevin Cohen as well? Positive.
Yeah, Kevin made some nice catches. He made a nice play on a slant and a nice touchdown catch. You know, we'll watch the tape. I think he probably played pretty good. I don't know that we blocked particularly well on the perimeter. We had some chances, we got the ball kicked a lot. Should have got more out of it. A lot of times it was guys inside tapping the pitch, though. It wasn't the guys on the perimeter. So we had a hard time sealing the linebackers.
Special teams continues to be kind of a problem. What do you guys need to look at differently?
Fire all the special teams coaches, I guess. I mean, I don't know. All we can do is we practice them every day. Guys got to get better. We've tried 40 different guys. You put them on the front line, they let guys run by them. I don't know. We're running the same returns that the teams that are playing us are running. We're lining up the same way to punt. I mean, you keep working on it. That's all you can do. There's no magic wand. You know, if I had a magic wand, hell, I'd have used it at halftime. I wouldn't save it till next week. I mean, you just got to keep working.
Coach Tevin, what does Tevin take out of the start that he can build on for next week?
Oh, I think he'll take experience. I think he'll look at the positives. He made some nice plays, and he'll look at the plays that he missed on. I mean, and I got after him. I mean, I got after him on the 4th down play when he checked the toss. He'll learn from that. You know, so there was a lot of good things he did. Like I said, I'm looking at the sheet here. Kid rushed for 122 yards in his first game. 7 out of 16 for 101 yards. And I can tell you, if you're going to throw it for us, you better throw it in a hurry, because they get back there really fast.
Time for 2 more, Coach.
Speaking of that, have you seen any kind of progress as far as the offensive line?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some positives, guys. You know, you have to look at the tape. You know, it's not the first game we've ever lost. It's not the first time Georgia Tech ever lost. You look and you build on it, and you go. Nobody wants to lose. Trust me, I'm not used to it either. I don't like it. But you know, the only thing I know to do is keep working. That's all you can do.
Anything else? Okay, thanks, Coach.